The following is an introduction to how EU citizens' rights to data privacy will increase. The GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation, has been made by the European Union to protect EU citizens' rights to their data privacy. The GDPR ensures that your personal data is yours and will limit companies, organisations and EU member states from handling and accessing your personal data. This doesn't mean there are limits to what you can do with your own data. The GDPR will be officially enforced on the 25th of May 2018, and from this day on, all of your data will belong to you and you only. Personal data is all data about you, including digital data that they can use to identify you. This type of data can be collected through email services, information, and content from various accounts on online platforms, such as insurance information, your online behaviour, telephone number and activity on your phone, physical and health information, names, credit card number, etc. Basically, it's everything there is to know about your digital life. The handling of your personal data should be done lawfully, fairly, and transparent to you. As a point of departure, you have to consent to every form of processing your data. Appropriate safeguards must be put in place to protect your data from being misused and to protect your data privacy. So who is in charge? With the GDPR, we need to become familiar with the terms controller, processor, and data protection officer. Controller is any entity who decides how and what data needs to be collected and handled. The processor is the entity that may handle your data on behalf of the controller. To ensure proper safeguards are put in place and that data isn't mishandled, a data protection officer will oversee and monitor the controller's and processor's activities. Your personal data is protected by the GDPR if you are residing in the EU, regardless of the handling taking place in the EU or not. The GDPR also protects you regardless of a requirement for payment or not, even in the case of activities related to offerings of goods and services. If a controller not established in the European Union handles your data, then this member state law still applies. Information about the data processing has to be given through an easily understandable text outlining every single purpose of the data. Basically, terms and conditions will be restructured from legal text into readable text, making sure that your consent can be withdrawn as easily as it was given. Furthermore, your right to data privacy is protected by default and by design. So, you would like to have a profile on a social media platform, and this platform lets you upload pictures and other personal data. Here, the GDPR ensures simple and understandable information about terms and conditions. Any app has to be designed to protect your personal information, as well as to ask only for data that is strictly necessary for the purpose of the app. The social media platform can, therefore, no longer use or have the rights to your personal data without your consent. To sum up, the GDPR secures EU citizens the right to protection of their personal data, as well as defining where it applies and ensuring that your personal data shall be protected and handled rightfully.